Welcome to my floor. So this was just gonna be a video of me presenting my points and my arguments to why I feel like Regina George is a lesbian. However, I didn't feel like that was enough. That didn't feel like enough of a video. Like, that's definitely the style of videos that I normally do, but I wanted to switch it up. So today we're going to be talking about why I think Regina George is a lesbian while dyeing my hair pink. Although I don't really know if this is pink. It's like a pastel-y, lavendery pink. I'm not sure what color this is, but we're dyeing my hair. So as you can see, the top of my hair is quite bleached. It was blue. The under is still kind of blue, as well as the sides are still kind of blue. So this is really just going to be like a fun experiment to see what color my hair becomes. On the back, it like kind of just gives you different shades. This one definitely being the most pink, this one being more purple. So I don't know, we might have a nice gradient situation going on. And then plus like my roots growing in, as you can see there, are just straight up brown. So I don't know. But yeah, I dye my hair a lot on my solo channel for videos, and I was just gonna do another video of me dyeing my hair, but I was like, you know what? If I'm dyeing my hair pink and I'm making a video about Mean Girls, you need to like combine the two. I mean, what's better for a video about why a Mean Girls character is gay than literally dyeing your hair? Like, come on. So I dye my hair quite often, so I know exactly what I'm doing. I have my mirror here. Now, I don't care too much about this shirt, which is why I'm wearing it, because I don't like the Beatles anymore. I don't know why I have this shirt. Okay, well that's absolute dog shit, but like, it's fine, it's fine. We're not going for a coherent look here, we're just trying to get things out of the way. So yeah, you can really see my roots are brown, and then it goes blue, and then it goes like bleach blonde, because I bleached it to go blue. So this is really gonna be exciting where we go. So the movie Mean Girls takes place in like what? Early 2000s? I don't know the exact year, but it's early 2000s. So we have to remind ourselves that at this time, if you were a lesbian in high school, you were dating men, which is why the glasses are coming off now. It's getting serious. You can see that I have no eyebrows. So if your first point of rebuttal is, Regina dates guys though, she says she likes men, that's just not really an argument. Like pretty much every lesbian in the early 2000s who was in high school, I'm pretty sure they were just like trying to like live out a straight life. I don't think they were out here like being open and honest with themselves, and that's sad, obviously. So yeah, if that's your first rebuttal, like I'm just getting all of these out of the way. I guess the second argument would be that I'm not a lesbian. Shocker. So why would I know? But like, I am not straight, so like I feel like I have some say. But anyway, let's get into it. Here we go. So why do I think Regina George is a lesbian? First of all, it could just be good old-fashioned heterophobia and me refusing to believe such an iconic character could be straight, but there's more reasons and I'll explain why. There's really no reason for Regina to be as mean as she is, like literally none. Like, why would she be that mean? No one else is at her level of just like hating everyone, so it makes you kind of wonder, well, you know, hurt people hurt people. So like, why is she hurting? Is it because it's the 2000s and mental health is still a very taboo subject? Could be. Or is it the fact that she's gay and hiding it and all of society will probably hate her and she's lashing out? It could also be that. Do not come for me because I'm not using a brush. I like using my hands. I also don't own a brush. So I feel like, because we never have any sign of like abuse in her home, like her mom is actually great. So it's like, why does she have all of this like trauma, essentially, like that would be causing her to do this? Because I honestly, like, yes, are rich people terrible? Absolutely, but like they're not that terrible. They're like not at the level of terrible where they want to actively make everyone around them miserable. So while yes, the argument can be made, oh, well, she's just rich and a brat, like, yeah, I can see that. Oh, you can see my collarbone. I really do think it's because of some like internal issue that's happening. And that issue can very well be she's gay. I look crazy. Maybe this wasn't a great idea. Unleash this beast. Ah. So now, in the movie, is she homophobic? Yes. But here's what I think happened. We get her backstory between her and Janice, and basically how she thought Janice was in love with her, which Janice probably was. And so because of that, she stopped being friends. She did the whole classic thing of, ew, you're a lesbian, don't hit on me. She did that. But what I feel like happened is it was the other way around, and Regina liked Janice and was like, whoa, 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 can't be having gay thoughts. Not in this 90s era, because it would have been 90s when they were in middle school. I literally have no eyebrows. What is wrong with me? So I feel like that was when, like, she figured it out when she had a crush on her best friend and subsequently just pushed her away. This is not a good idea. I look insane. I look like Youngblood. That's exactly who I look like right now. Do a side by side. I'll do it in editing. And then I think the same thing happened with Katie during the course of the movie. And what I mean by this is Regina is genuinely nice to Katie. Like, Regina is genuinely nice to her up until Katie gets a crush on Aaron and Regina finds out about it. That's when she stops being nice. Why is this? Well, it's because Regina doesn't like thinking about the fact that the girl she likes is straight and likes a man. So, does that cause her to lash out? Yes, absolutely. Oh my god, my hair has never gotten this tangled. Last time I dyed it, it was so much shorter. And I think that's why she doesn't have a lot of friends. Because Regina doesn't actually have a lot of friends. She only has 2 friends. Like, they're the most popular girls in school, and they're only friends with each other. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And maybe she's afraid of having too many friends, because that's too many liabilities, too many people to find out. And clearly, Gretchen and Karen don't know. So, like, she can't even confide in her closest friends about this. Of course she's gonna, like, lash out and be a monster. Like, just sad. And there may even be, like, a whole nother thing where it's, like, obviously there's not a lot of representation, so maybe she doesn't even realize it's possible to be a lesbian and be, like, feminine. Which, that would be even more sad. And, like, if you look at the course of the movie, she never really actually, like, likes the guy she's dating. She, like, is pretty much only dating men for, like, social reasons. Like, not for, like, she likes them, but for, like, ooh, if I do this, it'll make her mad, or if I do this, it'll be like this. Like, we never see her get with someone because, like, I genuinely like this man. However, we do see her genuinely become friends with Katie, so what's happening there, Regina? Oh, shit! Even within the context of the film, Regina doesn't actually do anything that bad. We see most of, like, the, like, evil, malicious stuff coming from Katie and Janice. Like, Regina, the only thing Regina does is she takes Aaron away from Katie. That's kind of it. Like, is she, like, mean to people and insulting people? Yeah, but, like, Janice and Katie were, like, feeding her things to, like, mess with her body image. They were actively turning her friends against her. They were trying to, like, get her boyfriend to break up with her, which he should have because she was cheating, but, like, that's still... If you look at the behavior from Katie and Janice, it is far worse than anything Regina does. And yet still, everyone wants to paint Regina as the villain in this movie, when it's not. It's really not. Like, yes, she is mean, and we hear about things she did pre-film, but in the context of the movie, she just seems like a hurting soul trying to lash out, and she lashes out against the wrong people, and these 2 diabolical teenage girls, I'm leaving Damien out of it, just completely attack her. And those 2 girls are probably 2 girls that she had a crush on, or had crushes on. That's horrible. Like, imagine if you have, like, 2 crushes on 2 different people, and, like, those 2 people teamed up to make your life a living hell. Like, that sucks. Why do I not have any eyebrows? I swear in certain lighting it does look like I have eyebrows, just this isn't a great angle or lighting to show off what little eyebrows I have. Alright, there's nothing left in the bottle, and I think I have everything covered. I think it's good. So let me finish up what I'm saying. Like, what's happening is there's this hurting girl, and she's rich, so, like, but, like, she is unable to come to terms with her sexuality. So she pushes away anyone that she has feelings for. She's just like, nope, not happening. And yes, she is mean, but she gets utterly bullied, like horribly bullied by Janice and Katie during the course of the movie. And, like, no one talks about it. I've seen, like, one TikTok talking about it, but, like, No one talks about it. And at the end of the movie, she does decide to do sports. So, I mean, I'm not saying all girls who do sports are gay, but like if we're building a list of reasons she could be gay, we can definitely add this one to the list. And honestly, Amy Poehler's character seems pretty chill. I think if Regina were to come out, it would be like fine-ish. But like her whole thing throughout the course of the movie is she's mean to other girls. She's rarely ever mean to guys. I mean, she's like cheats on guys, but she's rarely ever mean to guys. It's mostly girls who she attacks. And why is that? That's because she's a lesbian and she doesn't know how to cope with this lesbianism. It's just something about the way that she is too. Like her femininity seems very manufactured. And obviously, I'm not saying lesbians can't be feminine. Of course lesbians can be feminine, but like her version of femininity is very much a caricature. And that's obviously because it's a comedy movie and the plastics are caricatures of popular girls. But I feel like Regina is especially. Like, Gretchen just seems like a rich girl, and Karen just seems like comic relief. But, like, Regina feels very manufactured in the way that she does everything, pretty much. Like, we never really see her be authentic with herself until it's at the end, when she's being dogpiled by a bunch of other girls, so... This is a horrible angle for me. I don't like this. I do not like this. Because I really do feel like the story that Janice tells could very easily be explained as Regina had a crush on Janice and didn't want to say anything. And we learned that even in middle school, she was dating guys. She was clearly trying to, like, suppress this for years. And she's still suppressing it. And, you know, if they ever made a Mean Girls 2, and I know they did, but, like, not like that, like a high school reunion Mean Girls, I think if Regina showed up with a wife, all hell would break loose and it would be incredible, and I would love it. I would, like, all of the gays who love Mean Girls would be, like, losing their minds, and, like, the, like, 2 straight people who care about Mean Girls are gonna be like, why did they make her gay? The gays ruin everything. I don't know why the 2 straight people who like Mean Girls are old people, but yeah, Mean Girls is one of my favorite movies, so this could just be me projecting as like, oh, this character's queer, because like there is a queer character already in Mean Girls, Damien, and then Janice is obviously as well. But I feel like Regina is too, and maybe this is just like a villain thing, like queer coding and villains, and like gay people being like villain gay because me villain gay. Yes, that didn't make sense, but it did. Right, this needs to sit for 30 to 45 minutes. So I'm gonna let it sit, I'm gonna rinse it out, and we'll see what it looks like afterwards. Let's hope it looks good. Okay, so obviously my hair still needs to dry a little bit more, but I actually really like it. But yeah, back to Regina. I think what I was trying to say in the video, I'm a bit like all over the place because I was also focusing on trying to dye my hair. It's just, when you look at the facts, you see that she's homophobic, which in this case we're counting a point towards being gay because it's internalized. She doesn't show any interest in the guys she dates. She's only friends with girls and only pretty girls. And she's like very like lashing out at everyone in her life, which is probably because she's like very internally struggling. And I feel like, I don't know, I headcanon Regina George as a lesbian, and you can do the same. You can agree with me or you can disagree. But yeah, if you want to see how my hair looks dry, like completely dry, I'll post pictures on Discord and maybe on my Instagram, so follow that. But yeah, I dyed my hair and I talked about Mean Girls, so I think this is a pretty good video.